Hey everybody, it's Jeff at the Village Wreath Company. How's everybody's weekend going? Happy Saturday to you all. Just trying to get myself organized here. Not the easiest thing in the world. Alright, let's see here. I think I'm pretty organized now. Alright, let's get this in here. Whew, okay. Let's see, share, boom, boom, boom. Alright, deal with that later. So yeah, tonight, how about we try some mesh? You know, it has been forever and a day since we have done anything with mesh, so I thought, hey, today's a good day, right? So we're going to use, our jumping off point is going to be this sign. And what's it say? We cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust our sails. We cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust our sails. So that's going to be the theme of the wreath. My mind, I got off work and my mind checked out, all right? Sorry about that. So what I did is I just started out with a plain old base and I attached our pipe cleaners. Normally I don't go this way, but hello, Dora Lynn, how are you? Hello, Kay. Darling, hope you're feeling better. So yeah, normally I don't, I use with like pre-made frames, but I thought I would give this one a shot, see how it goes, okay? So I went ahead and put these on already, so y'all wouldn't have to be bored with that. And I also went ahead and cut up our mesh already too. So it's like 18, 20 inches each. So I went through and cut that up. Just to save some time because I still have a lot of other stuff I need to cut up for this. So I guess we might as well just get going, right? We ain't got all day. Seems how it's nighttime already. So all I'm gonna do, I'll try to do it pretty quick, you guys. I'll zoom y'all in. I'm just gonna try to go right down the middle here and just crinkle this all up so it kind of makes like a butterfly. There we go. I'm just going to start on the outside edge. Just start putting these in all the way around. See? Looks like a butterfly, doesn't it? Alright, so let's get going. One down. 18 more to go. So I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. I thought it was going to rain here for a little while, storms and everything, but nope, they all went around us. So I was like, yay, because I got some new sod for some of the grass patches, and I thought, yay, I don't have to water it tonight. Never mind. I have to water it tonight. So guess what I'll be doing when we're done here? You got it. I'll be watering. There we go. Hi Pam, how are you doing? Yeah, it's been quite a while since I've actually done a mesh wreath from start to finish. It's been like forever since I've done one on here, so I thought it'd be something different for a change. Right? And I'm just using I'm not doing the whole 21-inch mesh and all the poofs and puffs. I'm just trying to keep it kind of tame here, if you will. Just a couple ribbons. Look at that. I think we're halfway through the bottom already. See? I guess I do remember what I'm doing. Get that down there. Ta-da! There we go. Dorlin, yes, I am working during the days from home, which is good. So I don't have to go anywhere. There we go. So yeah, since I'm back at work, I'm not able to do the lives every day. But that's okay because I don't have room for all these wreaths I'll be making. So I figured what a good way to control your inventory. Control your lives. Your Facebook lives, not your social lives. You know what I mean. Wow, okay, so the bottom went by pretty quick here, I think. Of course, quite honestly, I'm in no hurry. We got all night. I got all night. You guys might not, but I got all night. I've already started looking at supplies for Christmas. Can you believe that? Fall and Christmas. Yes. I've ordered some already. But I'm looking at more. Just trying to plan ahead this year. Kind of with a purpose. Kind of look back and see what sold good last year. And go from there. I know swags. I have to start making some swags. There's not a swag left to be found around here. The teardrop swags, that is. I'm not a fan of these homemade bases. Got pipe cleaners everywhere. Jeez. All right. There we go. So let's see. Heck, it's June, you guys. Can you believe it? It's June. 6 months into the year. June. Crazy. The other day I was dating something and I put April. I'm like, oh, it's not April. So then I moved on to May and I'm like, oh, it's not May either. Square. Oh, I bet that was fun. Something different for sure. And what's cool about this too, like I said, it's not poofy, this one, so it's nice. It's kind of flat. Which is good, because if you put it outside, it's not going to get as airborne with the weather. Oh my goodness gracious, darling. Hopefully you're recovering nicely and through your therapy. And if not, hope you're getting through your therapy. At least you had your surgery while the weather was pretty decent. You don't have to worry about trying to walk outside in the snow and the ice. All right. There, poof it up. So we're almost done with this part. The base, the initial. Yeah, I kind of like this one. It's a bigger base too. It's like maybe an 18-inch or something. So our pipe cleaners are a little further apart, which spaces this stuff apart, not on top of one another, so it doesn't make it as poofy. I like that. It's not a pancake. It's not flat like a pancake wreath, but it's... Wow, look at that. Just a couple more. Mesh was cut between 18 and 20 inches each. Approximately. Some might have been 18 inches, some might have been 19, some might have been 18 and a half. Okay, alright, I hate when this happens. Why? Why? Why do I have an extra one? I should not have an extra one, but I have an extra one. That has one, that has one, that has one, that has one. No, everybody seems to have one. Shoot. I guess I just can't count. Alright. Have an extra one for a rainy day. Not really. I'm not going to keep that. That's how hoarding starts. Alright. Hello, Daniel. How are you? You stay cool. It's hotter up there. Alright, so let me see. How many of these do I want to make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's start with 9. That's probably one too many as well. Set this aside for a minute. We'll make like 9 of these at approximately 18, 19, 20 inches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's definitely getting to be summer down here. Humidity's coming back slowly though, but it's coming back every day. Storms are out there again. We need the water. November! Yay! Oh, good. So you'll be able to see the park. Let's see. You saw the park at Christmas. You'll see it at Christmas again. I was hoping you'd see it during fall, Daniel. Something different, but you'll get to see the Christmas stuff again. Okay, so these true better prices. Plus now you can retake all those pictures without your face mask on. It gets toasty down here. However, the afternoon thunderstorms cool it down nicely, which is great. So about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, it cools back down into the 70s for a little while. Which is nice after a long hot day. And I'm just going to roll these up and stick them in every other one here. Alright, I hate how mesh sticks to each other. It ruins my not only my thinking, but my strategy. There we go. Just don't come in Thanksgiving. Oh, Daniel, early November is usually good. Right after Halloween, things are kind of quiet. That's probably why you found better prices. And the first week of December is usually pretty affordable and a little more quiet as well. Not as quiet as last year, but yeah, we're going on vacation in November as well, so good time of year to get away. Like I said, just putting these in every other one here. There we go. My fingers do not want to cooperate. There we go. I know I said I had all the time in the world, but I didn't really mean it. There we go. We're all done cutting mesh for tonight. That's good. All right. One more for the bottom. Yeah, puts two of them next to each other. Yeah. It'll be fine. And we shall move on to the top row. Top row. There we go. Start here. Mesh drives me crazy when it botches up with each other. Drives me up a wall. Of course, sadly, this isn't the highest quality of mesh, but it's okay. Still works, and it's weatherproof. I wonder if I cut enough. Lord. And we're rolling, we're rolling, we're rolling. Woo-hoo. Yes, I know. Like if you have long sleeves on, you're like, it's sticking right to you. Like earlier tonight, I was running my dog, and the leash got like all this like, not burdock stuff, but something quite similar that just decided to stick itself all over it, which then entailed it was stuck all over me and the dog. So yeah, we kept ourselves busy for a little while, cleaning ourselves up with whatever it was. So that's there, skip here, put here. Oh my gosh, I was right, I need one more. Do I? So I'll put two together here. Well, I'll cut one more. There. Now we're done cutting mesh. There we go. So yeah, like the fall stuff's coming out at Hobby Lobby and the Christmas stuff, but obviously it's still at full price, so of course we're not buying that yet. And they're still building the new Hobby Lobby by my house, and I don't know if it'll be open in time for Christmas. I would appreciate it if it was. Okay. So here we are so far. Let's throw on some ribbon. Which means we need scissors. Long scissors. And Lord only knows how many pieces we need. We'll just wing it for now, okay? So we'll do, I don't know. I'll try to make 6 for the bottom here, and I'm doing 14 inches. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, then we have the top 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, maybe? We'll start with 11 and see where that gets us. Sound like a plan? I think I'm gonna need new scissors soon. Alright, I might as well cut our other ribbon too. Look at these ribbons, aren't they awesome? This gingham and this stripe, they like match that sign perfectly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. If not, we can cut more. Can always cut more. There. Try to do some quick dovetailing here. Dovetailing. From the inside out. Again, the inside out. 3 more. Hello, Sherry. Welcome. Thank you for spending part of your Saturday night with us. Me and the gang. Wonder if I can get the rest of these on one clip. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not the best cut, but not too bad. Those are done. Let's knock these out so we can be done with this portion. Or this pain in the neck portion. Hello, Gary. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Oops, a little more of an angle. There we go. And there we are. Yeah, I guess it's time for some new scissors. These have lasted me a little over, about a year now, so either they've held up good or I haven't worked enough. All right. And now I'm tripping all over the ribbon that fell on the floor. So now, let us start putting our ribbons in. If I can find both pipe cleaners, there we go. Since I have them both cut, I might as well just do them both at the same time, right? Every other one. Save us an extra trip around the reef, I guess. So all I do is just fold them in half down the middle and crunch it up. There you go. Now it's getting around there so you guys can see it. Ooh, doesn't ice cream sound good right now? I'm sure it's not in my food regulated intake program. But hey, I have to make a little sacrifice. I'm sure I'm working off some calories by doing this, right? Come on. It is work. Okay, more than halfway down at the bottom. Yay! Ooh, I just realized. Okay, so I have to go to a family wedding next weekend. With that being said, don't y'all come around my house. Cake. They're gonna have cake. I get to have cake. Oh, that'll be nice. Cake. Now I can't help but wonder if there'll be ice cream with the cake. Alright, so we are done with the bottom layer. Moving to the top. Quickly winding down here. Don't these blues go good together? This is really good. A good match. I am going to put a sign right in the middle of this. right smack dang in the middle. That matches these ribbons perfectly. Dooby 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 doo. I like how the brown's so neutral that it really brings out the blue in this ribbon. Works for me. Da, 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 da. Oops, missed the middle there. Sheesh, there we go. My fingers are getting clumsy. I said I haven't done a mesh wreath in a long time. Yeah, there we go. Couple more. Just a couple more. Okay, do not get used to me doing these mesh wreaths on a homemade base, okay? Just saying. Don't get used to it. I'm curious. I have one more to go. I have one of one on one side, one of one on the other. I don't think anybody's going to notice. We'll put two of these together. Alright, so there we are with those. I'll widen the camera when we're done here so you can see everything. Now it's time for the sign. And here's the sign again. It says we cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust our sails. So that's what we're going to throw right in the middle here. Let's get this out of the way. Alright, so these staples right on the very edge here. So what I'm going to need to do is just beef up my corners. So that's where I'm going to put my staples. Just so the staples don't come through the front of the sign. I need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. One for each corner. There. So that beefs it up just enough so the staples don't come through the front. Of course, I can't line it up and they come through the side. Sheesh. I had to get smaller staples. Try again. Take two. There we go. Much better. Much better. Well, at the moment the work area is clean. Give it time. Of course, I can't handle a cluttered mess, so I try to keep it as clean as I can. What you don't see is the opposite side of the camera. What I'm looking at. Let's just put it that way. This is just little pieces of cardboard. You can use little pieces of felt or even ribbon. It's just beefing up the back a little bit just so my staples don't come through the front, that's all. And I like to use just cardboard because it blends in with the back of the sign. Like I said, you can use felt, ribbon. Like if you have leftover ribbon, you can just like fold it over a few times to beef it up. Gives you a nice little padding there. All right. Our last one, yay! And I have all my fingers. Now we're just going to bop this right in the middle here. So what I'm going to do is open this up a little bit, and I'm going to work from the back while you guys can still see the front. And make some adjustments and make it work. Get these out of the way, and we'll be all set. Ugh. You know what's sad is I can't even remember where I got this sign. I think I've had it for a little while. All right, I'm untwisting here and I can't even see what I'm untwisting. That's not good. For all I know, I'm untwisting mesh. I'm just going through and tightening the tops now so I have everything in place nice and secure. we go. Come back through. Clip off our pipe cleaners. And see what we've got. I need new clippers too. Jeez. I need new everything. Guess I better get it now. Really? Now we mean business. I'll come back through and do these later. I want you guys to be able to see this. Whoops. Of course, I just pulled that right out of there. Honest to goodness. If something ever went as planned, I know something was wrong, so. Like I said, we'll get it all straightened up and everything, take some pictures. I might add some greenery. I haven't made up my mind yet. But yeah, there we are. There is our mesh wreath for the evening. Yay! So I may come back through and add, like I said, I may come back through and add some greenery or some blue flowers or something, but in the meantime, we'll stick with this. Take another look at it in the morning. All right, everybody. Well, thank you again for taking the time to stop by on your Saturday night and hanging out with me for a bit. Like I said, I won't be around next weekend, so sorry. I'll be on during the week, though, so we'll see each other again then. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend, rest of your Saturday night, and hope to see you again soon. And until I do see you again, please feel free to drop your questions down below or send me an email. info@villagewreath.com. And let's see, what else? That's about it. Hope everybody's well. Hope to see you again soon. And in the meantime, please, please, please stay safe. All right. Thanks, everybody. Good night.